Hello YouTube and welcome back to Old Flads on this, the joyous day of days. I'll explain to you why that is in a second, but as you can see, we are on BF3. That's right, we went back, I got my Xbox going again, and basically I've ended up playing on this quite a bit. I've got my HD PVR set up so I can record some gameplay for you as well. I do enjoy this game on the Xbox. I know I've been slating it, properly hammering it in the last sort of month or so because of the PC version, which is broken. I will say it is broken, but this game seems to be running really well on Xbox now. The recent patches seem to have worked a treat. The new servers are up as well, customizable servers, which I have played on. I've played on Operation Firestorm. I haven't been playing hugely because, well, I suppose I have been playing hugely, but it's been nice just to be able to play again on here. So Operation Firestorm, yeah, played on that. There's a video going to be up of that shortly. But this, as you can see, is Grand Bazaar. It's a bit of a run and gun, all action sort of level. For those of you who haven't played BF3, it's about as COD-esque as things get, really. If you're going to talk about sort of kills, lots of action, I suppose Operation Metro would be another one. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about today, and why I'm in such a good mood, is because Chelsea are the European champions. Yes, that's right, little Chelsea are the European champions. Went out last night, finished work about 8 o'clock. We've been making a diving board of all things for a book launch that's coming up. And I finished at 8 o'clock, went straight into the pub. Supposed to be meeting my dad, because my dad supports Chelsea as well. But we didn't. He didn't come out. He'd already been out earlier, and he doesn't like watching Chelsea when we're out because they tend to lose, he thinks. So we went out there, watched it. It was tense, very, very tense. For those of you that are into football, you know exactly what I mean. For those of you that don't like football, you probably didn't care. But this has been coming. I've been a Chelsea fan now for about 20 years, and we've been nowhere near really winning the ultimate prize in club football. And yesterday evening it came to fruition, and against the Germans as well, which was a beautiful thing, a really beautiful thing. So needless to say, there was a few drinks flowing. Had a bit of a headache this morning, but ultimately it was just fantastic. It's so nice. If in any sport, the team you support takes up a vast amount of your emotional sort of feeling, if you like. And the moment Chelsea won that yesterday with the penalty from Didier Drogba, it was incredible. I could barely put into words how I felt. But anyway, okay, so that's why I was so happy. It was an amazing night. But back to the BF3, I suppose. As you see, the song Grand Bazaar. Now, this was the first game that I played since my return to the Xbox from the PC. So things were a bit ropey. I've tried to cut out as much of the boring stuff as possible. I didn't do too badly. I think I did all right, I suppose. There weren't many kills. I think it ended up at about 15 or something like that. But it's just been so nice to get back into playing this again. I did love this game from the moment it was launched. And I think everyone that played it, because I was initially a Call of Duty person, and then I came into Battlefield with high expectations on the Xbox. It fulfilled all of those expectations, barring the few laggy issues and some of the massive gun imbalances. It was beautiful from the word go, this game. So it has been nice. There are a few issues that I'm going to bring up, though. It wouldn't be an Old Flads video if I didn't moan about something. Okay, so in this game, you're looking at our team being... We've got a pretty good team. They're pretty well balanced in terms of abilities. And on the other team, you've got some really, really good players. Well, I say good, they're just very experienced players. They're sort of mid-70s... it's not Prestige, it's Colonel in this, but mid-70s Colonels, and they're running around with the M16 and frag grenades. Now, what the hell is that? Honestly, why would skilled players feel the need to go around? Maybe they're trolling people, I don't know. Maybe it's just a a troll thing. Maybe it amuses them to do it, but it didn't amuse me. And as a result, as you saw at the beginning of the film, I picked up his gun and then went back and killed him with it again, just to prove a point. If you're good at this game, don't use the M16 and USAS and spam it like an idiot. Show some class, have some style. This game is if you're good at this game, okay, you'll get high points and thorough enjoyment from playing well, and you don't have to spam the noob gun. I'm not trying to say don't use this gun, don't use that gun. You use whatever gun you want. You pay your money. It's your game. Ultimately, have some class. Surely, it can't be. It's not that difficult. You just play the objective properly. Kill the people that are in your way. Die a few times. So what? It's all good. But don't try and then. But the worst thing is when people try and justify it. Oh, I needed it because it was for close quarters. It's not true. That any other gun is completely adequate in this, including up to like things like the M249. Just use those instead. The USAS and the M16 are troll guns, and they're rightly called nude guns. They are. It is a bloody. It's a handheld LPV or whatever that bloody thing's called. It's not. The gun's not balanced. I don't care what patches they've made to it. It's not balanced. So have some class and do things properly.
Here's your first aid.
And use a decent gun, for God's sake. I mean, if you're doing challenges, that's fine. But it is the grenade launcher of BF3. And, well, there is even a grenade launcher in this as well, the M320. But that tends to get used a bit more on Operation Metro. For those of you that haven't played Battlefield or thinking about getting Battlefield, it is excellent. Okay, the effort on the development side is excellent. On the PC, it's awful. I just won't play it on the PC anymore. That's my choice, but I'm just sick of the problems. But on the Xbox, it's working really nicely. Now, as I say, for those of you that were thinking about it or trying to get it, basically what you're looking at, okay, is Call of Duty, but bigger, more teamwork, more things to do, better game mechanics, okay? So it's not. You can run a gun if you want, but you won't outscore the guys that play the objective. It just won't happen. The objective players in this game always come out on top by and large. There are the odd occasion for the people that are good in the vehicles and stuff, but ultimately this is a game for people who want to play the objective and play properly. And that is why it's one of its main selling points. Now you may have seen, I did a little video recently, just trolling, where I said why Ghost Recon Online is better than BF3. Ultimately, it's not. Ghost Recon Online is awesome. I love it, but it's not better than BF3. BF3 is my favourite. I just want it to be as good as it can, so I want this game to really be stood up and counted for against Call of Duty. Anyway, that's enough talking for one time. Well done to Chelsea. Congratulations to them. I've been Old Flads, and it's been good to get back into BF3. I can't wait to put up some more videos, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers then. Bye-bye.